Welcome to Crescendo TV. I'm Leo, and this is The Breakdown. Hey, what's going on, interweb friends? Thanks for hanging out for another episode of The Breakdown. It would be greatly appreciated if you liked this video. I have a ton of music news to tell you about from the week, including former Paramore members announcing a new project and 4 Year Strong announcing they'll be releasing an EP later this summer. And later in the episode, I'll have another Band Scout Band of the Week to tell you about as well. But before we get to all that news, I want to make sure you guys are all caught up on your CTV interviews. Over the past few weeks, we've been releasing this or that videos with Miss May I, Palisades, and Hands Like Houses. If you missed any of those, check the description box for a link to the This or That playlist. And this Tuesday, we'll bring back a CTV Classic interview from our original channel. So make sure you guys check back on Tuesday to see it. At the top of our news feed this week, Slaves have released a new single called Starving for Friends. The song is featuring Pierce the Veil's Vic Fuentes and is currently available on iTunes. Slaves' new albums Throughout We Are All Equals will be released on June 24th. You can check the description box for a link to the track. And 4 Year Strong have announced they'll be releasing a new EP titled Go Down in History. The 5-song EP will be released on July 22nd on Pure Noise Records. With Memorial Day behind us and the weather finally getting better, I can feel summer getting closer and closer. I know most of you are probably still wrapping up school, but I just graduated college, so I'm even more stoked for the summer because I'm free from the shackles and I won't be going back to school in the fall. More importantly, we all know that when summer comes around, there's going to be a slew of new music released. I mean, we've already been waiting for months for the new Word Alive and Slaves records, but you can also look forward to the new music from the Amity Affliction, For All Those Sleeping, Suicide Silence, Every Time I Die, and way too many deluxe reissue albums. I mean, does anyone even buy those anymore? So for this week, I want you guys to leave me a comment below telling me which summer release you are looking most forward to picking up. In other news this week, the Relapse Symphony and Beartooth have released new music. The Relapse Symphony put out a new lyric video for the song We Are the Broken. The track is featured on their upcoming debut full-length Shadows out on July 8th. And Beartooth premiered their latest single, The Lines. The song will be featured on their upcoming full-length Disgusting out on June 10th. You can check the description box for links to both tracks. It is that time again for me to tell you all about this week's Band Scout Band of the Week. This week we're featuring Acaedia from Miami, Florida. Acaedia reached out to me last week about being part of the Band of the Week, and I gave their debut single, Ratiocination, a listen and had to put it on repeat. These guys totally reminded me of August Burns Red, and I dig that. The guys are currently hard at work on completing their full EP, and if the song is anything like this, I know I'll dig it. If you want to find out more about Acaedia or how to download Ratiocination, head over to their Facebook page, facebook.com/AcaediaFL to get all those details. Check the description box for a link to Ratiocination, and don't forget to leave me a comment letting me know what you guys think of Acaedia. Also, if you're in a band and you want to be featured on Crescendo TV and Band Scouts Band of the Week, all you have to do is send me an email at ctvbandoftheweek@gmail.com, and I promise I'll send you more details. To close out the news this week, Josh and Zach Farrow, formerly of Paramore, have announced they're scrapping their current band, Novel Americans, and are currently in the studio recording a new album with a new band. Josh posted a lengthy statement about the switch and revealed that he'd like to get the album out as soon as possible. And finally, it appears as though Linkin Park has a problem with the reefer. Sublime's Rome Ramirez took to Twitter last weekend calling out Linkin Park for allegedly calling the cops on them for smoking weed prior to their stage time. It's reported that while Sublime was on stage, the police searched their belongings and took all of the drugs. Since Rome's tweets, Linkin Park frontman Mike Shinoda has responded saying they were not responsible for the cops being called and that it is all a rumor. You guys can read the whole story by clicking on the link in the description box. Well, that's going to do it for us this week. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Crescendo TV and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Leo and we'll see you next week.